A recovering addict and a clean person fall in love, navigating the challenges of their pasts and the potential dangers of their future. The meeting. Coffee shop day. Olivia, a young, attractive woman, sits alone at a table, lost in a book. Dominic, a ruggedly handsome man with a troubled past, enters the coffee shop. His eyes scan the room until they land on Olivia. He approaches her table with a soft, cautious smile. Dominic, approaching Olivia's table. Excuse me, is this seat taken? Olivia, looking up surprised, no, go ahead. Dominic pulls out the chair and sits. A beat of silence as they both study each other. Dominic, I'm Dominic. Olivia, Olivia. They exchange small talk, the tension palpable. Dominic, so, what brings you to this little coffee shop? Olivia, smiling, just trying to escape the noise of the city. Dominic, nodding, I know that feeling. Sometimes, you just need a place where you can breathe. Olivia, exactly. The world feels a little quieter in here. They share a smile. It's small, but it's real. Shadows of the past. Dominic's apartment night. Dominic sits on the edge of his bed, staring at his phone. The screen lights up with a message from Ben. We need to talk. You know where? Dominic's jaw tightens. He glances at a photo on his nightstand. It's a picture of him with his younger sister, both smiling. He exhales slowly, stands, and paces the room. His hands tremble. He's not sure if it's anger or fear. Maybe both. Dominic, muttering to himself, not again. Not this time. He types a reply, not interested. A few seconds later, his phone buzzes with another message from Ben. You'll be interested when you're desperate. Dominic's breathing grows shallow. His fingers hover over the phone before he locks the screen. A chance connection. Park. Late afternoon. Olivia walks along a tree-lined path, a reusable water bottle in her hand. She notices Dominic sitting on a bench, his head tilted back as he watches the clouds drift by. She hesitates, but walks over. Olivia, mind if I join you? Dominic blinks out of his thoughts, looking at her. A small grin creeps onto his face. Dominic, free world, right? Olivia sits beside him. For a moment, they're both silent, just listening to the rustle of leaves. Olivia, you're not from around here, are you? Dominic shakes head, nah. Trying to start fresh. Olivia, fresh starts are good. Hard, but good. Dominic's eyes meet hers. There's a weight in his gaze, but also a flicker of hope. Dominic, yeah, they are. Crossroads. Community Center Day. Olivia stands at the front of a small group, leading a support session. Her eyes scan the room, stopping on Dominic, who's sitting in the back, arms folded, head down. Olivia, change is scary. But sometimes, fear means you're on the edge of something important. It's okay to feel afraid. Dominic's eyes lift, locking onto her. For the first time in a long while, something in him shifts. After the session, Olivia approaches him. Olivia, I'm glad you stayed for the whole thing. Dominic shrugs, figured I'd give it a shot. Olivia, smiling, that's all it takes. One shot at a time. There's a pause. She's about to walk away, but Dominic's voice stops her. Dominic, you're good at this. Helping people, Olivia, turning back. Everyone's got something to give, Dominic. Even you. Threats in the dark. Street corner. Night. Dominic walks down a dimly lit street. His hands are in his pockets, his eyes alert. From the shadows, a figure emerges. It's Ben, cigarette in hand, his grin sharp as a blade. Ben, been a while. Dom, thought you'd gone soft. Dominic, I'm done, Ben. You're wasting your time. Ben's grin fades. He steps forward, his eyes narrowing. Ben, nobody's ever done, Dom. You know that better than anyone. Dominic, I'm not you. Ben's face hardens, his eyes flickering with something dangerous. Ben, you'll come back. They always do. Dominic's eyes stay on Ben's as he walks away. His steps are steady, but his heart races. A new choice. Olivia's apartment evening. Dominic sits at Olivia's kitchen table. A cup of tea steams in front of him. Olivia is cooking dinner, glancing at him every so often. Olivia, you're quiet tonight. Dominic, just thinking. Olivia, good thoughts or bad? Dominic's eyes meet hers, a soft smile tugging at his lips. Dominic, good ones, I think. Olivia's smile is wide and warm. Olivia, those are my favorite kind. He takes a sip of the tea, eyes still on her. For the first time in a long time, he's not just surviving. He's living. Olivia's apartment night. The kiss lingers, filled with unspoken emotions. They pull away, breathless, their foreheads resting against each other. Olivia, softly, I just want you to know that you don't have to carry your burdens alone. Dominic, looking down, it's hard to let go, Olivia. I've built walls for so long. Olivia, gently, maybe it's time to start breaking them down. Dominic, meeting her gaze, you make it sound so easy. Olivia, smiling, it's not easy, but it's worth it. Suddenly, a loud crash echoes from the kitchen. They both jump, breaking the moment. Dominic, concerned, what was that? Olivia, nervously, I don't know. Stay here. She stands up, moving cautiously toward the kitchen. Dominic follows closely behind, protective instincts kicking in. Olivia's kitchen, continuous. They enter the kitchen to find a broken plate on the floor. A small cat, Oliver, sits amidst the shards, looking guilty. Olivia, sighing in relief. Oh, Oliver, you scared me. Dominic, chuckling, I thought we were under attack. Olivia, kneeling to pick up the pieces. You're such a troublemaker. Dominic, helping her. He's lucky he's cute. As they clean up, the atmosphere shifts back to intimacy. Olivia glances at Dominic, her heart racing. Olivia, playfully, so, what do you think? Should we adopt him officially? Dominic, smirking, I think he's already adopted us. They share a laugh, the tension easing. Olivia looks at Dominic, her expression turning serious. Olivia, sincerely, I really want to be there for you, Dominic. I know you've been through a lot. Dominic, pausing, it's just, I've never let anyone in before. Olivia, encouragingly, you can trust me. I won't push you to share anything you're not ready for. Dominic, taking a deep breath, there's a lot to unpack. Olivia, nodding, then let's take it one step at a time. Dominic, smiling, I'd like that. They finish cleaning up the mess, and Olivia leans against the counter, looking at Dominic with warmth. Olivia, teasingly, so what's next? A movie? Or are we going to have a deep philosophical discussion about life? Dominic, grinning, how about both? Olivia, playfully, you're ambitious. Dominic, stepping closer, I'm just trying to keep up with you. They share another lingering look, the connection between them deepening. Olivia, softly, I'm glad you're here, Dominic. Dominic, earnestly, me too, Olivia. Suddenly, the lights flicker, and the power goes out, plunging the apartment into darkness. Olivia, laughing nervously, great timing, Oliver. Dominic, grinning, guess we'll have to make our own light. He pulls out his phone, using the flashlight to illuminate the room. They sit back on the couch, the glow casting soft shadows around them. Olivia, leaning into him, this is cozy. Dominic, wrapping an arm around her, yeah, it is. They sit in comfortable silence, the darkness around them only amplifying the warmth of their connection. Olivia, after a moment, you know, I used to be afraid of the dark. Dominic, curiously, really? Why? Olivia, thoughtfully, I think it was because I felt so alone. But now, I don't feel that way anymore. Dominic, looking down at her, you're not alone, Olivia. Not anymore. They share a moment of understanding, the bond between them growing stronger. Olivia, smiling, thank you for being here. Dominic, sincerely, thank you for letting me in. As they sit together, the world outside fades away, leaving just the two of them, wrapped in the warmth of their connection. Dominic, narrowing his eyes. What's that supposed to mean? Ben, leaning closer. Just that good girls have a way of getting hurt when they get involved with guys like you. Dominic, clenching his fists. I'm not that guy anymore. I've moved on. Ben, chuckling. Have you? Or are you just pretending? Dominic shifts uncomfortably on his bar stool, the weight of Ben's words pressing down on him. He glances at the door, half expecting his girlfriend, Lucy, to walk in and save him from this conversation. Dominic. Defensive. Lucy knows my past. She accepts me for who I am now. Ben. Raising an eyebrow. Does she? Or is she just another notch on your belt? Dominic. Voice rising. You don't know anything about her. Ben. Smirking. I know enough. I know that you're one bad decision away from losing everything. Dominic's heart races as he recalls the dark days of his past. Drugs, crime, betrayal. He takes a deep breath, trying to steady himself. Dominic. Calmly. I'm not going back there. I won't let you drag me down. Ben. Mockingly drag you down? I'm just here to remind you of the choices you've made. Suddenly, the door swings open, and Lucy enters, her bright smile lighting up the dim bar. She spots Dominic and walks over, her presence instantly calming him. Lucy. Cheerfully, hey babe, I was looking for you. Ben. Smirking, perfect timing. We were just talking about you. Lucy. Confused, oh? What about? Dominic. Quickly, nothing important. Just catching up. Ben. Leaning back, enjoying the moment. Just warning Dominic about the dangers of his past. Lucy. Frowning. What do you mean? Dominic. Interrupting. It's nothing, Lucy. Just Ben being Ben. Lucy. Suspicious, you sure? Ben. Grinning. I'm just looking out for you, sweetheart. You deserve to know who you're dealing with. Lucy. Crossing her arms. I know Dominic better than anyone. He's not that person anymore. Ben. Shrugging. We'll see. Dominic feels the tension rising, the air thick with unspoken fears. He knows Ben is trying to manipulate him, but the doubt lingers. Dominic. To Lucy, let's get out of here. Lucy. Nodding, good idea. As they turn to leave, Ben calls out after them. Ben. Smirking. Just remember, Dominic, the past has a way of catching up. Bar night. Dominic and Lucy step outside, the cool night air hitting their faces. Lucy. Concerned. Are you okay? Dominic. Sighing, ya just... Ben knows how to push my buttons. Lucy. Taking his hand. You don't have to let him get to you. Dominic. Looking into her eyes, I know. I just don't want to lose you. Lucy. Smiling. You won't. I believe in you. Dominic. Smiling back. Thanks, Lucy. But as they walk away, Dominic can't shake the feeling that Ben's words have planted a seed of doubt in his mind. Dominic's apartment. Later, Dominic sits on the couch, staring blankly at the wall. Lucy is in the kitchen, humming to herself as she prepares a late-night snack. Dominic. To himself, I can't let this happen. He picks up his phone and scrolls through old messages, stopping at a thread with his old friends from the past. Dominic. Whispering, no, I'm done with that life. Suddenly, his phone buzzes with a new message. It's from Ben. Text from Ben. You know where to find me if you want to talk. Don't let her blind you to the truth. Dominic's heart races as he stares at the screen, torn between the life he's built and the darkness that still calls to him. Dominic. Sighs, it's not that simple, Olivia. You don't know what I've done. Olivia. Softly, then tell me. I can't help you if you keep shutting me out. Dominic. Looking away. It's not just about me. Ben, he's not someone you want to mess with. Olivia. Leaning in. What did he do to you? Dominic. Voice trembling. He knows things, Olivia. Things that could ruin me. Olivia. Determined. Then we need to confront him. We can't let him control your life like this. Dominic. Shaking his head. You don't understand. He's dangerous. He won't hesitate to hurt you to get to me. Olivia. Firmly, I'm not afraid of him. I'm afraid of losing you to this fear. Dominic. Frustrated. You think it's that easy? Just confront him, and everything will be fine? Olivia. Calmly, no, I don't think it's easy. But hiding won't make it go away. Dominic. Pausing, then whispering, I can't let you get involved in this. Olivia. Reaching for his hand. I'm already involved, Dominic. I care about you. Dominic. Pulling away. You don't know what you're asking. Olivia. Hurt, then help me understand. Dominic. Defeated Ben, he was my partner in crime. We did things we shouldn't have. I thought I could leave it all behind, but he won't let me. Olivia. Eyes wide. What kind of things? Dominic. Voice breaking. We were involved in some illegal activities. I thought I could walk away, but he's been watching me. He knows I'm trying to start over. Olivia. Processing. And he's threatening you because of that? Dominic. Nodding. He wants me back in the game. If I refuse, he'll come after everything I love. Olivia. Determined. Then we need a plan. We can't let him intimidate us. Dominic. Shaking his head. You don't get it. He's not just some thug. He has connections, power. Olivia. Standing up, then we go to the police. Dominic. Panicking, no. That'll only make things worse. Olivia. Frustrated. What do you want me to do, Dominic? Just sit here and wait for him to make his move? Dominic. Voice rising. I don't know. I just want to protect you. Olivia. Tears in her eyes. And I want to protect you. But we can't do this alone. Dominic. Softening. I don't want you to get hurt because of me. Olivia. Stepping closer. I'm already in this, Dominic. You're not alone. Dominic. Looking into her eyes. I don't deserve you. Olivia. Firmly. You're wrong. You deserve a chance to make things right. Dominic. Taking a deep breath, okay. But we have to be careful. Olivia. Nodding. Together we'll figure this out. Dominic. Finally meeting her gaze together. City street night. Olivia and Dominic walk side by side. The weight of their conversation still heavy in the air. Olivia. Looking around, we should find a safe place to talk. Dominic. Nervously glancing over his shoulder. I don't like being out in the open. Olivia. Reassuringly. We'll find somewhere quiet. They turn down a dimly lit alley, the shadows creeping in around them. Dominic. Whispering, this isn't a good idea. Olivia. Stopping, Dominic, we need to strategize. Suddenly, a figure steps out from the shadows. It's Ben, a smirk on his face. Ben. Mockingly, well. Look who we have here. Dominic. Stepping in front of Olivia. Stay away from her, Ben. Ben. Laughing or what? You think you can protect her? Olivia. Defiantly. We're not afraid of you. Abandoned warehouse night. As the dust settles from the brutal fight, Dominic stands over Ben, breathing heavily. His fists are bruised, and his heart races with adrenaline. Olivia rushes to his side, concern etched on her face. Olivia. Worried, are you okay? Dominic nods, but his eyes are filled with a mix of triumph and turmoil. He glances down at Ben, who is groaning on the ground, defeated. Dominic. Voice steady. I'm okay, but this isn't over. Ben, still on the floor, looks up at Dominic with a sneer, blood trickling from the corner of his mouth. Ben. Spitting. You think you've won? You're just a pawn in a game you don't even understand. Dominic's expression hardens. He steps closer, towering over Ben. Dominic. Defiant. I'm not your pawn anymore. I'm taking control of my life. Olivia. Interjecting. Dominic, we need to get out of here. This place isn't safe. Dominic hesitates, torn between the urge to finish Ben and the realization that he has to move on. He takes a deep breath, stepping back. Dominic. To Olivia. You're right. Let's go. As they turn to leave, Ben's voice cuts through the air, laced with venom. Ben. Mocking. Run away, Dominic. But remember, I'll always be in your head. You can't escape who you are. Dominic clenches his fists, but Olivia gently pulls him away. Olivia. Softly, don't let him get to you. You're stronger than this. They exit the warehouse, leaving Ben behind, his laughter echoing in the darkness. Abandoned warehouse night. Outside, the moonlight casts a silver glow on the deserted street. Dominic and Olivia walk in silence, the weight of the confrontation heavy in the air. Dominic. Breaking the silence, I thought I could handle it. I thought I was ready. Olivia. Supportive. You are ready. You just faced your demons. That takes more strength than giving in. Dominic looks at her, gratitude shining in his eyes. Dominic. Sincerely, thank you for being here. I don't know what I would have done without you. Olivia. Smiling. You're not alone anymore. We'll face whatever comes next together. Suddenly, a loud crash echoes from the warehouse. They both turn, startled. Dominic. Tense, what was that? Olivia. Worried, we should check it out. Dominic. Determined, no. We need to get to safety. Ben's not done with us yet. They start walking away, But Dominic's mind races. He knows Ben will come after him again, and this time, he won't be caught off guard. Dominic's apartment. Later that night, Dominic paces the room, the adrenaline still coursing through him. Olivia sits on the couch, watching him with concern. Olivia. Calmly. You need to think about what you want, Dominic. This isn't just about Ben anymore. Dominic. Frustrated? I want to be free of him. I want to be free of all of this. Olivia. Gently. Then you need to confront it. Not just Ben, but everything he represents. Your past, your fears. Dominic stops pacing, the weight of her words sinking in. He takes a deep breath, his resolve strengthening. Dominic. Determined, you're right. I can't keep running. I need to face him on my terms. Olivia. Supportive. I'll be with you every step of the way. We'll figure this out together. Dominic nods, a newfound determination in his eyes. He grabs his phone and starts typing a message. Dominic. Focused, I'm going to gather everyone. We need a plan. Olivia. Smiling. That's the spirit. You're not alone in this fight. As Dominic sends the message, he feels a sense of empowerment wash over him. He's ready to take back control of his life. And this time, he won't back down. Olivia's apartment day. The sunlight filters through the sheer curtains, casting a warm glow over the room. Olivia pulls back slightly, looking into Dominic's eyes, her expression a mix of pride and concern. Olivia. Softly. What's next for you? Have you thought about it? Dominic. Sighs. I've been thinking about it a lot. The job offer in Seattle is tempting, but... Olivia. Interrupting. But you don't want to leave me. Dominic. Nodding. Exactly. I mean, we've built something special here. I don't want to throw it all away for a job, no matter how great it sounds. Olivia. Smiling. You know, I could always come with you. Dominic. Raising an eyebrow. Really? You'd leave your job, your friends, everything? Olivia. Determined. If it means being with you, I'd figure it out. We could start fresh together. Dominic. Grinning. You're incredible, you know that? They share another kiss, but the moment is interrupted by a loud knock on the door. They pull apart, surprised. Olivia. Curious. Who could that be? Dominic. Shrugging. I have no idea. Olivia stands up and walks to the door, peeking through the peephole. Her eyes widen. Olivia. Whispering. It's my mom. Dominic. Eyes widening. Your mom? Here? Olivia. Nervously. Yeah, I haven't told her about us yet. Dominic. Smirking. Well, I guess it's time to spill the beans. Olivia. Taking a deep breath. Okay. Here goes nothing. She opens the door, revealing Olivia's a vibrant woman in her late 50s, holding a bouquet of flowers. Olivia's own. Cheerfully surprise. I thought I'd drop by and see how you're doing. Olivia. Forcing a smile. Hi, Mom. What a surprise. Olivia's OM steps inside, her eyes scanning the apartment and landing on Dominic. Olivia's brightly. And who is this handsome young man? Dominic. Standing up. Hi, I'm Dominic. It's nice to meet you. Olivia. Glancing at Dominic. Mom, I need to tell you something. Olivia's own. Smiling. Oh, I hope it's good news. Olivia. Taking a deep breath. It is. Dominic and I are together. Olivia's own. Eyes widening. Together? As in a couple? Dominic. Nervously. Yes, ma'am. Olivia's own. Beaming. Well, that's wonderful. I can see the spark between you two. Olivia. Relieve. Really? You're okay with it? Olivia's own. Nodding. Of course. As long as you're happy. That's all that matters to me. Dominic. Smiling. Thank you. That means a lot. Olivia. Grinning. So, what do you think of Seattle? Olivia's own. Raising an eyebrow. Seattle? Is that where you're thinking of going? Dominic. Looking at Olivia. It's one of the options on the table. Olivia's own. Thoughtfully. Well, I've heard it's a beautiful city. But remember, it's not just about the place. It's about who you're with. Olivia. Squeezing Dominic's hand. Exactly. Olivia's own. Smiling. Just make sure you both communicate. Relationships take work, but they could be the most rewarding thing in the world. Dominic. Nodding. We're committed to making it work. Olivia. Looking at Dominic. Together. They share a moment of understanding, the future still uncertain, but filled with possibilities. Olivia's apartment night. Later that evening, Olivia and Dominic sit on the couch, the remnants of dinner scattered on the coffee table. The atmosphere is cozy, and they're wrapped in a blanket. Dominic. Playfully so. What's the plan for tomorrow? Olivia. Smirking. I was thinking we could go to that new cafe downtown. Dominic. Raising an eyebrow. The one with the amazing pastries?